Hello. Today we are going to be learning how to play Kakuro. Kakuro is similar to Sudoku, but it looks very different, as you can see. Let's take a look at the rules before we begin. The rules are simple. You only use the numbers 1 through 9, no zeros are allowed, and you only put in one digit per square or cell, just like Sudoku. In a single sum, numbers can only be used once. Let me show you what I mean. Here is our Kakuro puzzle. Let's look at this top right section. We know that in this sum, these three cells have to add up to equal 7. The only combination of numbers with 3 cells that will add up to 7 are the numbers 1, 2, and 4. 4 cannot go here, because then this cell would have to be 0, and you cannot enter a 0 into a cell. 4 would also not work here, because then that would go over 3, and nothing could go in this cell. Therefore, the only remaining place in which 4 could go is here. The remaining 2 cells have to add up to equal 3. That way, when they add to 4, that will equal 7. The only numbers we can use for 3 is 1 and 2. 2 cannot go here, because if it did, then the number we would have to place here is another 2, which adds up to 4, but you're repeating the number 2 in the same sum, which is against the rules. So we know 1 must go here. Therefore, 2 must go in the last remaining cell. Now let's look at these sums here. Since 1 goes here, then 3 must go in this cell here in order to add up with 1 to equal 4. Likewise, here must be a 1. That way when you add 1 to 2, it equals 3. And now we can fill in a 2 here, because these 3 cells have to add up to 6, and we already had 1 plus 3, which was 4. So you work your way throughout the puzzle, usually starting with the simpler portions first. That's the basics of Kakuro. I hope you have fun playing.